Sophie Cunningham is going viral right now for a TikTok video she made.
Sophie Cunningham gets fined $500 by Kathy Engelbrain
for making this slick TikTok.
$500 is absolutely hilarious.
Sophie Cunningham slams WNBA refs for dirty calls on Caitlin Clark, gets fined for exposing truth. Sophie Cunningham is making headlines across the WNBA and social media after calling out officiating double standards that many fans believe have plagued this entire season, and she's paying the price for it. In a bold TikTok video, Cunningham used humor and a pointed caption to criticize WNBA referees, describing them as slow and useless following multiple missed calls during games involving Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever.
I know as a fan of sports for 60 years now, I know that, no one's ever happy with officiating. All sports deal with it, but we're working hard to make sure we're putting the best product out on the court, and our officiating then follows that.
I don't remember what happened in this game. In the Sun game, right before this, she got chucked out of bounds and the referee just stared and watched. And then she got elbowed in the face 2 possessions later and the referees just watched.
The result? A $500 fine from the WNBA, levied by Commissioner Kathy Engelbert, not for dangerous conduct or unsportsmanlike behavior, but for posting a video. Yes, a TikTok. Cunningham's post was clearly a satirical jab at the poor officiating that has allowed repeated physical abuse of Clark on the court with minimal or no consequences, and the league's response sent a chilling message: speak out, and you will be silenced. Cunningham didn't just post the video and stay quiet.
Sophie got hit in the back of the head with the elbow, right? Ref looking right at it, didn't do a thing, didn't say a thing, was shaking her head like, nah, you flopped. That is crazy work.
Following play, Sophie Cunningham breathes on a player, gets called for a foul. Referees were definitely not doing Sophie any favors that game and purposely ignoring, dare I say, flagrant fouls. Elbowing somebody in their shoulder, elbowing somebody in their neck, face area, yeah, that's a flagrant foul. There's no other way to slice it.
She reposted it with full transparency, saying, "I got fined $500 for this," pointing out the absurdity of being punished for spotlighting what fans have been vocal about all season: the officiating crisis. Fans quickly rallied to her side, flooding social media with support and even offering to cover her fine. But this moment was about more than the money. It was about integrity. Sophie was defending Caitlin Clark, arguably the most fouled, most targeted player in the league and the biggest star the WNBA has ever had. From being elbowed in the face to shoved into scorers' tables, Clark has endured abuse while refs routinely swallow their whistles.
Caitlin Clark, and you can tell she's talking about being mentally beat down. We also know she's physically beat down. Why does this keep happening? And look, it's not just the Fever, it's not just Caitlin. There's a bunch of players across the leagues that's been speaking out against this.
Meanwhile, when players like Cunningham or others even breathe near opponents, the whistle comes fast and furious. The situation worsened when Sophie revealed a referee told her, "I'll remember that," after she voiced frustration over a missed call only to be slapped with a phantom foul moments later. That's not officiating. That's retaliation. And yet, the league's response was to fine her, not the official. This sequence is part of a troubling trend where those who defend Caitlin Clark are penalized, while those who target her walk away unscathed. From DJ Carrington mocking Clark online after poking her in the eye, to players laughing about her injuries, the league has remained silent: no fines, no accountability, no leadership. Sophie Cunningham didn't stay silent. She stood up when it mattered. And in doing so, she became a symbol of everything that's broken in the WNBA's leadership. The fans have noticed. They're angry. And they're not going anywhere. If the league truly wants to grow, it needs to protect its players, especially the ones like Clark, who are driving viewership, revenue, and public interest. Instead of punishing truth-tellers, the league should be listening to them. Because if it doesn't, it risks losing not just players but the trust of its entire fan base.